With Valentine's Day fast approaching, there's plenty of opportunities to try some sweet treats, but February is also Heart Month, so we decided to give you a look at exactly how much sugar you may be taking in every day. That's coming courtesy of Anna Busenburg, a dietitian with Franciscan St. Elizabeth Health. Anna, welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
So we got a little interactive, slightly interactive demonstration here. We have all the marshmallows lined up. So why don't we start on the left, and you could tell us what all of these represent.
Well, at the end, we have 22 teaspoons of sugar, which is the average amount that Americans consume a day. So as you can see, that is quite a tall tower of marshmallows worth of sugar. And so what I wanted to show were some of these common foods that a lot of us eat, but they tend to have a lot of sugar in them. So the American Heart Association came out with a study talking about how sugar could be detrimental for your heart health, and consuming too much could be a problem.
And people always think of high fat or high salt as being detrimental to your health. Why sugar necessarily, and is it as bad as some of those other things?
Well, what often these high sugar foods do is they replace the whole foods in our diet. So for instance, we may have one of these food items for breakfast instead of having the whole orange or a whole wheat piece of toast.
Mm-hmm. So we're going down, and what people might be surprised by, I think, is the orange juice with how much sugar is in that.
Exactly. So again, this is 100% orange juice, which is good. So it's coming from the orange compared to a lot of added sugar. But still, just naturally, that sugar in this orange juice is containing 12 teaspoons of sugar total. So that is still quite a bit for this large serving of orange juice. So even if you cut that in half, 6 would be a better number.
And if you're adding all of these up as you go down the line, you might notice that it's a lot bigger than the first of what average is. And this might not even be somebody's day. They might eat all of this stuff in one day.
Exactly. And so for example, for breakfast with a Pop-Tart, right here we have 8 teaspoons of sugar if you were to eat both of these Pop-Tarts, which is quite a bit for breakfast in the morning.
And what do we have on the end where the foods are not in front of them?
Yes, so 6 teaspoons of sugar is what is recommended for women, and then 9 for men. Now this is throughout your entire day. So that is why kind of taking a look at what you're eating, taking a look at that nutrition label, seeing how much sugar is in that can really help you make an informed decision as to, can I stick within these recommendations in my day?
And you mentioned the orange, maybe instead of the orange juice. What are some of the other recommendations if people want some sweeter ideas but don't need all of this extra sugar that's added?
Exactly. Well, using fruit, which is naturally sweet, and then also using just natural sweeteners. Honey, for instance, you can still add some sugar for diabetics. Using an artificial sweetener is an excellent option.
All right, Anna Busenburg, dietitian from Franciscan St. Elizabeth Health. Thank you very much.
Thanks.